Erin from The Own Place, and because we cannot be together physically in the studio right now, I thought this might be an easy and fun way to stay connected. So I would love for you to join me today for this all levels yoga practice. Grab your mat, a couple of blocks if you have them, and we're going to start on our back. So lying down with the legs bent, if you have a block, you could slide that under the tailbone. Bring the arms out to the sides. Take a moment and feel the shoulder blades grow flat on the earth. Palms are turning up. Feel the connection of the feet on the earth. Take a deep, slow breath in through your nose with an audible exhale. Do that 2 more times. One more time. And then seal the lips, but keep the jaw relaxed. Allow your breath to come and go, anchoring your awareness there. Smoothing out any ragged edges that you find. Controlling the breath so that we do not allow our breath to control us. Using the breath to come into this moment. We're not thinking about what may come next week or what happened last week. We're in the now. Think of now as standing for never overwhelmed. That place where gratitude lives, where calm focus lives, where resiliency lives, where hope lives. All the things we need during quarantine. And then one more big inhale. And then as you exhale, remove the block, release the hips down, hug both knees into the chest. Start to gently rock side to side. Keeping the right leg hugged in, stretch the left leg out long on the mat. Move your right ankle in a circle. And then that right hip in a circle. Keep the left hand on the right knee. Right arm drops out to a T. Take that knee across midline. Turn the gaze to the right. Anchor in the breath. Keep trying to draw that right shoulder blade down to the earth. Roll onto the back, bend that left leg, right ankle comes to that left thigh. Think about the right knee just pressing itself gently away from you. So we're extending the hip here instead of flexing it in this sort of traditional pigeon position. And then hug that leg in. So I like to say that the hips are like the junk drawer of the body, and it's where we hold all of our tension and worry, fear and anger and grief. And that's a lot. There's a lot of that coming up for us. Plus, we've all been sitting a little bit more than normal. So some hip stretches when we're lying on our back can be great for the hamstrings, the hips, and the low back. Good, left foot comes down. Right thigh crosses over the left, arms to a T, legs fall to the right. Gaze falls to the left. Breathe. That feels delicious, doesn't it? Maybe you're starting to notice some dark little corners that haven't been attended to quite as often as they should be in the last few weeks. Explore those spaces with curiosity and compassion, not with judgment or attachment. So we're going to lift the knees, unravel both legs. Arms come down by the sides. Rooting through the feet, inhale, up you come, bridge pose. Heart rising, feet rooting. Inhale and exhale. Firing up the glutes, fire up the pelvic floor. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, one vertebra at a time, down you come. Left leg hugs in, right leg reaches out long on the mat. Move that left ankle in a circle. And then that hip in a circle. Drop that left arm out. Right hand stays on the knee. Take it across midline. Turn the gaze to the left. Find your breath. Inhale and exhale. Coming onto the back, hug that left leg in. Bend your right leg, connect the foot to the floor. Place the left ankle onto the right thigh. Feel that knee gently reach itself away, creating some space in this left hip joint. Check in with your breath, smooth it out and relax it wherever you can. And then in this shape, hug that right leg in. Right foot down, left thigh crosses over the right, arms to a T, let the legs fall to the left. Inhale and exhale. Lift it up, unravel the legs, both feet flat, heels in line with the sit bones, with the thigh bones. Up you come, Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Maybe wiggle the jaw, relax any tension through the jaw, through the face. Keep lifting through the heart. Big inhalation. Hover through the paws, that little kumbhak. One vertebra at a time, exhale, down you come. Hug the knees in, transfer the hands to the hamstrings, roll yourself up, find a boat. Shoulder blades down the back. So I can continue to hold my thighs, or I could bring my hands to heart center. Breathing in, breathing out. Let the corners of the mouth turn upward. And then cross your favorite leg in front. Fingertips come out beside you. Collarbones grow wide, heart lifts. Inhale, both arms rise. Give the ribs a little shake. Drop that right arm, take it over. As you come up, let that hand pull the head over. Maybe the chin comes up and down a few times. As the head rises, the hand on the head comes across to the right knee. Right arm comes behind you. Lift through the heart. Exhale, twist. Taking a little rotation here in Sukhasana, easy cross-leg pose. Try to draw the shoulder blades together behind you. Inhale, unwind. Walk those feet forward and flex them a little to protect the knees. Take a fold. Feel that nice stretch in the hip. If you need a little more stretch, you could come out of Sukhasana and stack that front leg on top for log stack. Just be where you are with curiosity and compassion. And then up you come. Try to remember which leg is in front or on top. Fine boat pose again, Navasana. Lifting through the heart, shoulders down the back. Squeeze the thighs together, press the hands together. Inhale, exhale, arms and legs stretch out. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and other leg crosses in front. Fingertips out. Inhale, up you come. Give the ribs a little shake. Left arm drops, take it over. Bringing your breath into those side lateral rib cage muscles. As you rise, let the head gently flex to the side. Chin comes up and down. Head rises, hand comes across. Take that left arm behind you, sit up tall. Exhale, take that twist. Draw that navel in, spin it around. Inhale, unwind. Walk those feet forward in Sukhasana or take log stack. And then take your fold. How's your breath? Lift it up. Take the knees out, bottoms of the feet together for Baddha Konasana. Lift up through your heart. Exhale, over you go. Breathe. Up you come, draw the knees together, and just rock yourself over into a tabletop. So you might want to take a moment to set those blocks up at the top of your mat in case you want them later. Start to move through some cat-cows. Stacking the joints, elbows over shoulders. Wrists under elbows. Looks good. And then walk your hands forward, one hand length. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward. Exhale, lower down. Finding cobra. Press those arms straight, upward facing dog. Curl those toes, push it up, press it back, down dog. Walk that dog out for me. Do whatever you need to do to embody your dog pose. And then take a deep breath in as you settle into stillness. Audible exhale. Stay here or option to flow through a vinyasa. Reaching out in Phalakasana, Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha, up dog. Adho Mukha, down dog. Inhale, exhale. Knees come to the floor. Keep the toes curled as you sit back. Child's pose. Get a good stretch through the feet and ankles. Hips to the right, arms to the left. Hips to the left, arms to the right. Bring it back to the center. Rise up, table, stack the joints. Take the right foot behind you, toe on the floor, heel pressing away. I want you to draw that solar plexus in and up, super strong through your core. Right foot is gonna cross midline, curl the gaze over that left shoulder. Look back toward that foot. Be sure that you're not locking the elbow here. Bring that leg straight back. Shoot the left leg back to meet it, Balasana. Lift through the back of the heart, tuck that tail slightly. Yogi's choice, push back down dog, or take a vinyasa, flow through. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Bending the knees, walk the hands all the way back to the feet. Reverse caterpillar and you end up in Uttanasana. As you inhale, feel the weight shifting slightly forward into the ball of the foot. Exhale, feel it shifting slightly back into the heels. Bend your left knee, take the right hand to the hip, take a little twist open, look to the sky. And fold. Right knee bends, left hand to the hip, turn, look up. And fold. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, roll up. Take the hands, reach them forward high by the ears. Find your mountain and just pause. Goalpost the arms, hips forward, head back. Reach it up, fingertips touch. Take it over to the left, rooting through that right foot. As you rise up, left heel to the top of that right foot. Stay here or bring that foot higher. Find Tree Vrksasana. As that foot comes down, hands come to the heart, chair pose, sit it back. Hips are back, weight is in the heels. Inhale, reach the arms up long by the ears. Exhale, over you go, Uttanasana. Inhale, audible exhale. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, roll up. Arms reach up high by the ears, cactus the arms, hips forward, head back, strong scapular retraction. Reach it up, fingertips touch, draw a line on the sky, over to the right, rooting through that left foot for me. As you come up, right heel comes over. Maybe it lifts up higher, tree pose. Maybe your balance is a little crummy. Maybe you want to do this near a wall. As that foot comes down, hands come back to the heart. Find that chair. Inhale here. Exhale, over you go. Caterpillar, out into plank. Pause. Breathe. Push back down dog or flow through a vinyasa. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Tabletop, stack the joints. Left leg reaches back, toe on the floor, heel presses away. Stretching through the calf. Draw that foot across midline, curl the gaze over that right shoulder and down toward that foot. Swing that leg straight back. Other leg shoots back to meet it, Balasana. Here we are in plank again. Feel the whole spine lift up and away from the earth. Find that breath, find that core. Find the joy in the pose. It's really easy to find the challenge. See if you can find the joy as well. And then push back to down dog or flow through an optional vinyasa. Inhale, audible exhale. This time look forward at the hands, step the feet to the top of the mat, and fold over. So this might be a great time to grab those blocks. Slide them on either side of the heels, highest height. With the hands on the blocks, keep the right knee forward, take that left leg back. And then we're just gonna stack the blocks so they're supporting my palms and my arms can be straight. Right knee is gonna track over that second toe. I'm gonna let my left hip sag, releasing through the psoas, through the front of that left thigh. That feels so good. If you've been sitting a lot, and we've all been sitting a little too much, right? Good. Start to firm both legs, pyramid pose. That front hamstring is probably not going to straighten all the way. Don't worry about it. Curiosity and compassion, right? The foundations of mindfulness. Take that right hand to the hip, spin the heart open. Wow! Say hello to that hip, say hello to that IT band, all the rotators and the tissues here in this lateral front leg. So we practice meeting a challenge on our mat, meeting intensity on our mat, and staying responsive without being reactive. This is useful in life because what we practice on our mat, we take with us off our mat. And off our mat is presenting us with plenty of challenges and intensity right now. Great, we come back to up runner, right knee directly over the ankle. I'm gonna bring my left foot forward and I'm just gonna switch sides. So now my right knee comes back. My left knee is right over the ankle. I'm gonna lunge it even more. Right hip is gonna drop. Make sure you don't lose your neck here and start wearing those shoulders like earrings. A lot of heart, keep anahata open here. We gotta keep our hearts really open right now. It is super easy to get pulled into despair and fear and anger right now. It is a practice to stay connected to our heart, to our breath, to that moment where all those good things live. Great, now I start to firm both legs, pyramid pose. So I want you to make sure that the big toe of that front foot is rooted down. Weight's gonna come now a little bit more into my right hand. Left hand comes to the hip, spin the heart open to the left. Inhale and exhale. Lean into the challenge. You have probably heard me say that the pose only really starts the moment that you want to come out of it. That's when things start to get interesting. We're gonna come back to up runner. I'm gonna set my blocks off to the side because I'm done with them now. And I'm gonna slowly and carefully turn myself to the right for standing straddle. So the outer edges of my feet are parallel to the short edges of my mat. And just like we did in Uttanasana, I'm gonna inhale and feel the weight shift slightly forward into the ball of the foot. And I'm gonna exhale and feel it shift back into the heels. And then I'm gonna walk my hands forward under the shoulders, and I'm gonna shift my shoulders slightly forward over my fingertips. Left hand stays, right hand comes to the hip. Take a twist. Switch sides, left hand to the hip, opening. Both hands down. Maybe the hands walk back a little. And I start to move through water warrior. So I'm bending one knee and then the other. Notice as I bend a knee, I'm not letting it collapse in. I'm abducting and pressing that knee out. And I feel a great stretch on the opposite inner thigh. And you can move here as slowly or as quickly as you'd like. So I can move quickly, right? And that's gonna build a little heat. I could slow it down, and that's gonna help me linger in the stretch. Bring it back to the center. And then we're gonna heel toe the feet in, back to Uttanasana. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, roll it all the way up. Bring the hands together at the heart. Inhale, audible exhale. Now close the eyes or find a spot on the floor. Starting now, start to count every inhale as it passes for the next 60 seconds. Just count every cycle of breath that you take. See if you could slow the breath down, smooth it out. Hover in the kumbhak. Most people in 60 seconds will take between 10 and 20 breaths. We are trying to control the breath so it doesn't control us. See if you could aim for under 10 breaths. You've got 20 seconds left. And there's a minute. So just take note of what your number was without getting too caught up in it, right? Without getting too judgmental about it. And then join me again on the mat. So we're gonna have a seat, stretching our legs out to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the arms up high by the ears. Exhale, take a fold, Paschimottanasana. Just let the hands fall to the floor wherever they go. Lift it up. Move the hips towards the heels. One more boat pose. Hands to the knees. Control yourself as you roll all the way down. Stretch one leg out and the other leg out. You might place a block under the head or grab a pillow to put under the knees, turning the palms to face the sky. Take a deep, slow breath in through your nose. Audible exhale. Relax your right foot, the knee, the hip, the right waist, shoulder blade, and rib cage. The right hand, the elbow, the shoulder, the right collarbone, and the center of the chest. Notice the whole right side of the body with curiosity and compassion. Now relax the knee, the hip, the left waist, the shoulder blade, the rib cage, the left hand, the elbow, the shoulder, the left collarbone, the center of the chest. Relax the front of the throat. Around your right eye, around the left eye. Across the forehead, behind the ears. Staying relaxed, start to lengthen the inhalations just a little bit. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe take the arms overhead and stretch the torso long. And then hug the knees into the chest. Roll to one side and rest there for just a second before finding a comfortable seat. You can always use blocks to support the knees. Finding a nice tall spine. Close the eyes or find a spot to steady the gaze. For just a few more moments, anchor in the rise and fall of the breath. Gently open the eyes. Bring the hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thanks so much for practicing with me today. Find videos of all lengths on the Om channel. You can find that at www.theomplacechannel.com. You get 3 days free to see all the videos. We have 4 seasons and over 75 professionally shot and filmed videos of yoga practices, mindfulness practices, strength training practices. There's something for everyone, and this is the easiest and best way to financially support the Om Place during this global pandemic. I miss each and every one of you so much. I cannot even tell you. But I know that we will be together, stronger in the after. As our dear Governor Andy Beshear says, we will get through this. We will get through this together.